Hi Sirisha, good evening. Am I audible? Just checking my audio.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Clear.
Okay, all clear, right? I'm in a new Wi-Fi connection, new setup.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Volume.
thank you.
Yeah, audio is good.
Audio is good. Okay, right. Thanks. All good morning and good evening, friends. So, Omega Pyramid, Dallas, PSSM Corporate, and Pyramid Valley International welcome you to day 87 of Stillness Beat, your daily dose of meditation and wisdom. First of all, thank you all for your participation. It matters. All right, so let's start the session with meditation. Gather yourself, sit comfortably in the place where you're sitting. Settle yourself. Be aware of the surroundings. Accept them as it is. If you're wearing spectacles, please remove them. You don't need it during meditation. Bring your attention to the place where you're sitting. If you are sitting on the floor, cross your legs. If you're sitting on a chair or a sofa, cross your feet and clasp your fingers. Just interlock the fingers into fingers and place them on your lap. You can take the back support if needed, absolutely no problem. Sthira Sukhasana. So the body has to be at ease. Now, slowly close your eyes. Bring your attention to your body. Let us scan the body to see if it is relaxed. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, chin. Relax your shoulders, your arms, and the clasped fingers. Relax your upper back, lower back. Relax the thigh muscles, calf muscles, and the feet. Let the body be in a relaxed state. Now, bring your attention from your body to your breath. Just breathe naturally. Do not alter the breath. You may feel the breath wherever you feel like, your nostrils, or your throat, or your abdomen. Just pay attention to the breath, the naturally flowing, ingoing, and outgoing breath. There is nothing to be done. All we are doing is just being with our own breath. Be with every breath of yours. No chanting needed, no mantra, japa, nothing whatsoever. No visualization of deity or any form or any symbol. In this moment, all that is true is your breath. By being with the breath, we are always in this moment. But the mind plays its role. Thoughts and emotions will start coming up. It's okay. That's what mind is supposed to do. But for next 40 minutes, let us just park the mind, park these thoughts aside, just like parking a vehicle outside. You can take it along later after this session. Do not resist with the thought, do not fight with it. Do not accept, do not just entertain. Cut the thoughts and come back to your breath. It's simple. Whenever thought appears, cut the thought. Come back to breath. We will play music in the background, but let all our attention be on our breath. Please cut the thoughts and come back to your breath, my dear masters.
Please come back to your breath, my dear friends. Feel your breath.
Be with your breath. back to your breath, my dear masters. Last 5 minutes. Wonderful masters. Slowly, please bring your attention to your heart space and let us say the Ho'oponopono statements with purity. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Let's be in this state for a minute. Let us now bring our attention to the 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your words. Words are like arrow leaving the bow. So let us be cautious and speak with integrity. Do not take anything personally. Do not make any assumptions. Ask questions than making assumptions. And finally, always do your best. Because when we do our best, we take action. And always do your best to follow these 4 agreements. Now, bring your attention to the intention for the day. How would you like your day to be? Let us intend that with purity. Wonderful. Bring your attention back to your body. You may now unclasp your fingers and place them on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whenever you're okay, slowly open your eyes and give a smile to yourself. Please take your time. All right, great. Thank you so much, Masters, for joining this group meditation. All right, so we have Hari. Hi, Hari. Good morning.
Morning all.
Great to see you. And we are now on day 87.
This is just going
Very,
non-stop.
yeah, very close to the day 90, a number.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Great.
great. Thank you so much. Yes, friends. So today is the day to interact and share your, experiences. So please feel free to raise your hand. You can unmute you and you can come on the camera and speak or share or ask questions. We have Hari here and we have other masters too. In case you want to drop a question, you can please put them on the chat and we can discuss the question. So, Hari, this week we have one question posted, and the question goes like this: how to remove the habit to small kids at the age of 4? It's too much into mobile watching, children video. So it is a major issue created to the small children. How to promote these kids to remove that habit? What's your take on that?
Yeah. So who gave the mobile in first place to them? So there lies the answer. So especially with kids, to change anything is in our hands. We think that they're out of control, they're not within our hands, and no, they're fully within our hands. They look for that. That nurturing is something that they need. They cannot thrive without nurturing. It's not their weakness, but thing is, it's a need from the nature. So that's why um, being a mother, being parent, being father has been a natural instinct. No one need to tell that we have to take care of kids. So as they need our nurturing, how we nurture is what molds them. What made us give that mobile phone to them? Is there anything better than mobile? Are you able to excite them with something better than that? Did you take them out? Are you sitting and playing with them? Are you taking them out for something more exciting? We have our own things to deal with as parents. Probably you want to watch a movie and then you want to give phone, or you want to speak to someone on a phone and then you want to give phone. You want to read a book and you want to give a phone. What do they need to do? They are looking up to us. They're looking up to us to, do something, to engage in something, to learn something, right? And to have a good company for them. If we are able to give that, phone is not a very big deal. And at the same time, I'll come to the other side, even as a parent, as a realist. Can we avoid phone fully from our lives? Can we avoid televisions fully? Can we avoid AI, Google? No. So turning them into someone who doesn't know anything about phone, anything about technology, anything about what's going on is also a downside. End of the day, we have to walk with the pace of the world as well. So what we need to achieve is that balance. We can't totally eliminate it, But thing is, we can't totally have them get lost in it. So my take on this is, if you want to replace anything, give them better. If you are unable to give them better, then it is our fault, not their fault, because they look for the best. Give them the best. Find out. Join them in a sports class on a weekend, and then take them for swimming, take them for a walk, take them to a playground, engage them, invite friends over and have them play with friends, play chess with them, cards with them, something or the other, until we engage ourselves and then give them something best. It's not their fault to go to a mobile phone. So that's my view. If you want to change anything, change yourself. That's all.
Yeah, right. So there's another analogy just want to add here. Like children at that tender age of 4, children generally they imitate. They do what their parents or the surrounding people do. So perhaps you may want to even check if how much of time you are spending or how much of time we are spending on mobile. So they just see you and then they go, okay, they feel this is how we are supposed to do, and then they're just imitating. Maybe a self check is also required. Um, Perhaps, I mean, I'm not putting everyone that everybody is like that, but then they usually they're moldable, as you said, rightly said. But just that we need to do a self check on ourselves as well. How much are we doing it?
Yes, absolutely.
Engaged with it. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So,
any
friends, please feel free to. Yeah, we don't have any planned questions for the week. Okay, we have Vikal G raising hand. Hi, Vikal. Good morning.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
I just wanted to add on the topic. We have, got the question today. See, so Hari, we need some, response from you also. I have seen that, many parents, whether, 4 year is, such a big age nowadays. You talk about the 6 month, 9 month, 1 year old baby, they don't take the food and all. So what parents does it, they simply give them the mobile, open some cartoon, they will keep watching and they will keep feeding. So it is kind of, I feel like becoming very bad. They don't even know what they are eating, what they are not eating, and what is happening. They are in the phone. When we talk in our, sessions and all that, mindful eating and those kind of thing, that is far, far, far away from there. So that is also I feel that parents only have to they try to do this to save their bandwidth or time. Okay, okay, kid is not taking food. Okay, I will distract him from giving the phone to see some cartoon and all. I will quickly feed him. So this also, what do you say on this?
Hari, you're on mute.
I'm talking, yeah, I just realized. See, this is a very good question. So, why? Because for kids, so we call kids are gods, right? So they are coming from a cosmic space where they are coming from a zone where food was not needed. Yeah. So they were living on cosmic energy. They were connected. So they didn't eat food as a beings. So they slowly took this body. When they take this body, so the first few months or first year is all about survival, getting used to the body, giving body what it needs, which needs food, which needs nurturing, cleaning and everything. But they may reject it sometimes. They may push back because they're not used to it. Not every baby is same, so they may push back. So even if you look at historically also, when there were no phones, when there was no electronics, what mothers usually do is they take them out, showing the moon, showing the, vehicles outside, plants, bees, and, diverting them, and then slowly feeding them so that they are trying to accustom kids to the body and then trying to make them understand the importance of food so they have energy. And then that's part of nurturing. So now thing is, that was so healthy where they are feeding at the same time, they are engaging the kids. They used to engage kids into the nature. Like go out. They immediately go out and take them to a place or give them some objects for them to play while they are feeding. So they get diverted. At the same time, they are connecting. There is an education that's happening. And then, so now, where this all life has come from is somewhere man lost the way to convenience. Why do we have all these phones and cars and everything? So we were all running after convenience, which is good if it becomes a convenience, but unfortunately that convenience has become a addiction to us, right? Phones and everything. So now whether to show kids to the mobile, no, it's not. For such small kids, training their minds into mobiles is not wrong. Is there an alternative? Yes. Take them out. Make some effort. Just walk down. I'm calling this as an effort, but thing is, it's not an effort. Just go down, have them walk around. You also walk around behind them and then, feed them. That way, they get associated and connected to the one way to the nature, to the people, to the environment as well. At the same time, they eat. So they don't eat because they don't need that. They're coming from a place where they don't need food. All of a sudden, you're giving them food and trying to have them adjust to the body, so they do reject. So mobile is not good for younger kids, but you know what? It's more than kids. Parents need to learn how to parent, how to be a good parent, what is required. All we think is to make sure they are safe. There's many things above and beyond safety of kids. 90% of the time, all we care as parents is, are they safe? Are they safe? Are they safe? So that's not just it. So they have to go above and beyond it. Yeah. So that's my view on it. See, electronics is a big topic. Anything, this is like whether it's like mind again. Okay. Whether we give ourselves to it or whether we use it or whether we get used by it is a choice that we need to make. But we cannot avoid it. Like, how can we avoid? Like, we can't avoid anything. They are all there. We are creating them. We are evolving them to learn through them, to use them, to make our lives faster and better. So we have more time. Let's say you need to go to a place, a shop, to check whether something is there or not. Okay. In our older days, it takes probably 3-4 hours to go to a shop, walk there, and then check if it is available or not, and then come back. No, that is done in 2 minutes. Give a call and then say, like, hey, do you have this available? And then put down the phone. So it is supposed to give us more me time, but unfortunately, that's not what we are using the technology for. Yeah. They need to learn how to use. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Hari, on this. And one just point I want to add on this, we also need to understand, when you are telling, be close to the nature, I remember that, when I was small, my mother used to come with the food and say, the bird is coming, he will not eat, bird will eat, something like that, They used to, distract the, divert here and there and feed us. Nowadays, from the beginning, you're giving the mobile phone, number one. Number two, it is becoming the part of your upbringing. And addiction is getting so intense that you
Yeah.
see nowadays 9-year, 10-year, 12-year-old kids, they are so much addicted, much more than anything else.
Yeah.
If you take out the phone, they have the tendency to go and suicide and run away from the home. Those kind
Yeah.
of things. So all
Yes.
parents have to be very careful that how you are upbringing your kids and all, and how close you are following the old
Yes.
pattern and close to the nature.
Absolutely. Parents' life should go along with kids, not just away from kids anytime. These electronics take us away from kids because once you give them, you get your time, but you are going away from them is something that we all need to understand. So,
Yeah.
but at the same time, as you say, you cannot avoid. So in my case, having two kids, 10, 11-year-old and then 5-year-old, not so easy if we just go by the flow, but it is easy right now because we are with them. Spending time with kids these days, I see many parents feel that it's not negative, but it's like they're taking all my time, is the comment that many parents make. Yeah, that's what. Why did we have kids? They will take all our time. Obviously, they'll take all our time. And that's what our parents also have done to us. Just go back. They didn't give any mobile and leave us. They spent time with us. They lived for us. And if we cannot commit, then all the young people out there, kids is a 20-year commitment. If we are not committed, it's not that we are doing something wrong to us or the kids. We are doing something wrong to the whole society. Sangha. So, because that's what kids are going to. So, our commitment to our kids is our commitment to this Sangha. Our commitment to Sangha is our commitment to universe. So, it's a chain reaction. So, yeah. Thanks.
Thank you,
Okay,
Vikal.
thank you.
So,
Thanks, Vikal.
And thanks to the person whoever has asked this question, such a beautiful
Yes.
question, and the Saturday session where we have the Sajjan Sangati and discussing this topic. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
thank you. Thank you. So, in a nutshell, the thing which I want to take away is if such issue comes, I think it's an opportunity for the parent also to correct, to
Yes.
see that there is it's a mutual thing. It's not just that we have to correct the kid. That's what the initial instinct, surfaces, but it's a two-way thing. The kid has to be corrected and parent as well. So let's be open and for that correction. All right. So I can see a question posted in the chat by Joy. How do I overcome limiting belief that block my manifestation? Because I feel like I am on the path of meditation, following the things I am learning every day, but still.
Okay. So, end of the day, overcoming the limiting belief that block my manifestation, which means you want to manifest something, you want to achieve something in life, and then our belief system says that we cannot. So, that's the part of it. There are many dimensions to explain this. So, one, if you follow anything that is coming from outside, like including this meditation session, if you just blindly follow it, then it's like hitting a lottery. You may or you may not, until you understand, you sink yourself in, and then you feel it here. So, what breaks the limiting beliefs is not just repeating the affirmations. The affirmations help in terms of it may try to create that feeling if you say it like a mantra for a few times, but at the same time, you have to feel here. From here, the affirmations should be planted here until we feel that here, right? The ride is always bumpy. You may or may not get to that state. So in meditation, it's not just affirmation that we need to do. We also have to see how we are feeling and how to transform that feeling into a positive feeling. Because yes, thought creates reality, but thought is the outermost layer of reality. What kind of thoughts do we get? We get what? We get thoughts related to what we feel. If you see, if you closely observe, if you are afraid of something, then you'll get all fearful thoughts. If you're so happy, if you feel happy, then you get happy thoughts. If you have jealousy, then you may have jealousy related thoughts, limiting thoughts. So how you feel is how we think. So what we need to do is try to transform your feeling towards anything. So close your eyes and then observe how you feel about it. And when you observe how you feel about it, you will know your current state. And then when you know the current state, now imagine, use your creative manifestation, whatever that you wanted to manifest. Ask a question, what sort of feeling that you need to manifest that? Why you are unable to feel the way that you need to be able to manifest what you want to. Let's say I want to manifest something materially, I want to get a good job, right? That's the manifestation. And then you're sitting and then you feel afraid, you feel fearful. And the in between, the thoughts that you're getting is like, no, you can't do it. You better don't attend that interview. You don't have that skill set. It are the thoughts. We are seeing only thoughts. But where is that coming from is you are afraid of an interview. You're afraid of approaching that particular manifestation. Deep inside, you feel fearful. And that's what is translating into your thoughts. So go down to your feeling, cross-check your feeling, and then observe that feeling closely. You know how when feelings changes, any feeling gets like, dissolved is when you closely observe. With the breath, you calm down and then you start observing your breath and imagine that fills your heart chakra with the energy. As you breathe in energy and then fill that space. And breathe out your fear. Breathe in that energy, fill the heart space, and then breathe out your fear. So then what happens is you will start feeling good. When you start feeling good, then you will start seeing positive thoughts. You know what? Whatever happens, let me try for it, is the feeling that you may start to eventually. But if you just merely say, oh, Hari said, you know what, every day 5 times, tell yourself that I'm brave, I'm brave, I'm brave, I'm brave. Okay, you're telling I'm brave, I'm brave, I'm brave, I'm brave. But nothing changes. Why? Because you still have the fear. You're trying to cover the fear, that feeling, with these affirmations only. But imagine this, that you know what, I am feeling really fearful. And I breathe in, I want to fill this with energy. I want a positive energy. So I want this positive feeling. I want to feel brave. Now you are not just chanting, but you are pushing that affirmation into your heart, filling that to eliminate that fearful feelings and then create that positive view into it. It's an inner work. It doesn't just happen in one day. You need to read, you need to feed, you need to eat rightly, you need to approach the problem rightly, then you get freed. So go deeper than words. Go to your heart chakra and work there. Yeah, that's what helps.
Thank you, Hari. All right, so we have Surendra. Can you please unmute Surendra?
Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to everyone.
Surendra, you're on mute.
What about now?
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
hear me? Okay. So, this is regarding when we are taking the breath. Okay, most of the time, our stomach has to expand, and when we breathe out, okay, then the stomach has to like sink, maybe freeze it. Okay, so but what I heard last week, right? So 90% of the cases, most of the people are taking the breath wrong way. So how do you like say that whether we are taking the breath correctly or not?
We, as you said already, the right kind of breathing is when it actually goes as deep as Muladhara, the root chakra. It has to go to the roots. When you pour water, it has to reach to the tip of the root. That's when the plant is healthy. Okay? Otherwise, it's not as healthy as we may want. So it has to go deeper. But what takes us our breath so deep is also how we feel. I mean, in what layer we are. If you say, I am this body, if we are in the consciousness that I am this body only, right? The breath won't go deep in. It probably just stops here. That's all. Not even just go in technically. So you will end up taking only short breaths and then just go in. So the more deeper our sense is, like, no, I'm just not just body, I'm just energy as well. I'm just etheric body as well. There is something inside. Then we go inside. What's inside? Then we go deeper and deeper. Oh, where did I start? Then you go more deeper as well. So it goes hand in hand. The more we meditate, the more we work on breath, the more pranayama that we do, and the more we feel beyond the body. So how much time that we are able to live in a day that I am not just this body. When I say that it's not just external awareness, let's take it practically. When we are doing any work, right? Are we doing that work as this is just a body? Let's say if we have cough, are we just trying to treat this body, or are we treating why did this cough come into my body? See, it's the similar question. That one is, oh, you know what? I have to take some medicine to cure what this body has. Why did this enter into my body is a different dimension altogether. When we start getting into that kind of mode, the breath automatically goes in because you are more than this body. You're deeper than this body. Yeah. So we have to keep practicing meditation, and we have to keep practicing some pranayamas if you can. And then both of them improves this feeling that I am just not this body. And one day when we totally realize that, I'm soul, I'm not just this body, and this breath goes to the roots of the base, and then we live completely, we live fully, not just as a body, not just as an etheric body, not just as an astral body. We go deep into all the layers, and then we start to live from the root to the out. So it takes as practice of more meditation, practice of more pranayama, and getting into that sense that I am not just this body, and to the way that it is soul. So if one day we operate as a soul, we do everything as a soul, we act as soul, we talk as soul, then breath goes deeper naturally. Until then, we have to keep practicing it. Yeah. Thanks, Suren.
I have one more
Thank
question.
you so much.
Regarding
Yes.
the
Yeah.
consistency. Okay, so most of the time when we thought like we want to do anything, right? So maybe initially one week or 2 weeks we do it, right? Then after that, then again we will break that one. So if you want to make it consistency, how can we overcome maybe after a week or maybe a month if you are trying to break that situation, that thought comes, right? So how do we overcome those kind of thoughts?
There are two ways. One, imagine this is going to school. Okay? There are two ways that we go to school consistently. One, self-motivated, self-inspiration. We do something to inspire what's good in school. And two, a tough teacher. If you don't come to school, you'll get a punishment. So you have to be at a guru like that who has to beat us if we are not consistent. Okay? The stillness beats. So, or we have to keep on self-motivating ourselves too, because what's playing the game to not to be consistent is mind. Okay, mind says, oh, enough. There is no more kick for me, mental thrill for me, is what. So it's true, there is no way, like that's why this program, right? 365-day program is to motivate ourselves. Or find a guru who is so hard, like, who will just, if you don't do it every day, if you're not consistent, take the stick and beat you. So these are the only two ways. There's no other magical answer here. So we have to self-motivate or find a guru who's tough. Yeah.
Yeah, and perhaps just if you don't let's say you regularly meditate for 15-20 minutes and one given day you're not having that much time, sit for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Just see that the tempo is not lost. Even if you cannot sit for 20 minutes, but I think at least 1 minute for sure, even if you're sitting in bus or train or flight or car, just sit. That consistency, that will maintain the consistency.
Absolutely. I was telling this example in one of the previous sessions here, or in one of my sessions the other day. The analogy can be like, let's say you're reading a book, okay? And then you read 10 pages and then you don't have time to read 10 pages today, then you pick the book after a month. You have to start the book all over again. You have to go back. But let's say you read only 10 lines today. And then tomorrow again 10 more lines, because that's the time that you get. You don't need to refer back. You're still continuing the journey. You're not stopping there. You might have read only this much, but you are continuing. So consistency is not just about how much time that we spend. Consistency is about being in touch with it and keep doing. Yeah.
Because same thing for me also, reading I started actually. I'm almost like done like around 200 pages, then again I stopped it actually. So
Yeah, you have to start
because
200 again, at least 100 back. Yeah.
because
Now
of the
try this 10
consistency.
lines or now try this 10 lines or one page.
Yes.
And I want you to share your feedback, how you finish the book with consistency. Thank you,
Seriously,
Surendra.
I'm evaluating it actually.
Yeah.
Evaluating actually now. I'm able to do it meditation and the yoga regularly. So I'm like getting that good habits one by one slowly. So hopefully next 3-4 months I will continue consistently reading the book also.
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Yes, Kavita ji has raised hands. Please go ahead.
Hello, I have a quick couple questions. So, for example, somebody doesn't use WhatsApp. Is there any other way for them to join the Zoom call? How can they communicate?
The Zoom link that we have given is going to be the same throughout 365 days. So even if you're not on WhatsApp, please share this. Please save this Zoom link in your notepad or anywhere in your email or somewhere. I think it's not necessary that you have to join the WhatsApp group. That's just that if there are some regular sharings, because beyond what the discussion happens in the session, there may be certain things, additional materials that would be shared in the WhatsApp group for reference. And apart from that, there is nothing much happening there in WhatsApp. But if it is as far as link, this is the same link going to be till 31st of December. So
Okay, got it. I thought it's every
bookmark.
day, it's a different Zoom
No,
session.
it's the
Okay.
same. You can
Okay.
bookmark somewhere, save it. Yeah.
Okay. And I have other question. I think these sessions are conducted from India, right? Or it's like a
All
It's
over.
like a way. So Hari is from Australia. I'm from India. Sirisha is from US.
US.
My man is
okay.
from US. So it's a global event.
Okay. Do we like my sister lives in New Zealand, so do we have any other session or call that
Yeah.
works for their time?
Please connect with me. I'm from Australia, so there will be people joining from New Zealand on mine as well.
Okay.
I am sending my mobile as well, and this is also right time for New Zealand. It's a daytime, but yeah, you can connect me for ANZ as well.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are my
Welcome.
questions, but yeah, overall it's very good. I just started, so this year only, so not there yet. I still getting trouble of sitting for 40 minutes. So it's very good to. I know like from my college time onwards about yoga and meditation. I used to do as part of my yoga, like after walk or after doing my exercise. That is how I go into meditation. But this is the one is so different, but I think this is the ultimate right way of going into deeper, I guess. And whatever wisdom share and all that, that is like really motivating me to do every day and really understand the theory and what all the research that is going to help everybody. Yeah, so it's very wonderful, and being a part of this group and doing a meditation, I'm continue to do, and I'm willing to pass this message to many other people to
Great.
really experience this meditation.
No, great. Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Thank
much
you.
for your
Thank you.
It's really good.
wonderful. Thank you. All
Right.
right. So Sindhu
Question
has
on.
posted. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Hari.
Yeah, I think I can see a question on chat.
Yeah, to create a change in oneself, what should we do first? Change emotions or change expectations? I always thought it is the expectations that we set and change first, and then automatically emotions will change based on expectations. Is it the other way around?
Yeah. So now first is yes, we may want to change because probably we know we have so many problems now, or we are suffering from something, or we need to um, bring a change within ourselves. So now thing is there are no stages to it. And then number two, why are we in the current situation? Because we don't know where to go, which direction to go. We don't know where we need to be. If we know where we need to be, we'll just be there, right? We'll just be happy. But we don't know the direction because we are so stuck in the mind, so stuck in all the sanskaras, all the patterns of living, and there's so much that we are stuck into, and then we don't know the way. All we know is like this is not the place, but we don't know which place, right? So now we need to give the job to universe of which way is the right way for us. So that is something. If you say, oh, do I need to first change the emotions? Do I need to first? We don't need to change anything. All we need to have is that intention for change. Like, what is important if you really want to transform yourself is the intent. Okay, I want to change. This is not the right way. Who am I? Where am I going? Is something that we need to do. So this happens as soon as we start meditation, as soon as we start observing, what we are doing is we are cutting all the patterns. In the first few days, we are cutting thoughts. We are cutting thoughts means we are cutting all the patterns, which means that We are cutting all the limitations for us. We are cutting all the bondages that we have. We are cutting all the samskaras that we have and patterns that we have. And when we cut all these patterns and bondages and everything, then immediately what happens is the universe opens up. It's like, you know what? You're stuck. We have these eyes closed. Now you open it. You open them. And then as soon as you open them, then immediately the opportunities open up. When the opportunities open up, when the universe opens up the way, take one step at a time and see what's coming your way with complete surrenderance. Then you will walk a new path in life. You will see yourself so amazed. People around us will start saying that, oh, you look more better now. You look positive now. You look this now. You look that now. So the change, what is the change? Whether it is an emotional change, whether it is an expectation change, whether some other change, some other transformation is something, let it take place, is my view. So don't chase the change, because that also creates stress. That is also an expectation in a way that you want to achieve something. Instead, and do meditation, read books, do Sajjan Sangatya, and rest, leave it to universe and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the journey. What's happening within? You may feel like, you know what, I'm having coffee every day. Oh, you know what? I no longer want to have a coffee. Or you never had coffee, and then you know what? I want to have coffee from today. See why this came in? You just feel like doing it. You just feel like being it. Then just do it. That's it. Don't ask questions. Don't jump into conclusions. Don't analyze so much. Every small step that we take in our life counts to a bigger transformation. Every small change. So, we no need to worry about any change as such. Meditate, read Sajjana Sangatya, and then enjoy your music, and then just move in life. Yeah, absolutely. Spot on. Thanks.
Thank you, Hari. My take here is neither of this. Don't go to change emotions. Don't go to change expectations. If you want to change, it's the very first thing is decide. Once you decide, then things will just follow.
That's it.
Otherwise, we are still judging. We are still trying to analyze and look into things, evaluating and things like that. Decide and then just follow.
That's it.
Thank you for the question. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. I think I don't see any more questions posted in the chat. Neither I can see any hands
We have
raised.
one question, Sunil. Sharda ma'am has says how to give job to the universe.
I think that was when Hari mentioned about we need to give a job to universe. She mentioned. I noticed that, but I think it was relevant.
Yeah. I think, see, got my answer, but still, I'll just add one line to it is, once we start observing our breath, cutting our mind, the job is with universe. We don't need to worry about anything else, because there we are dropping our identity. The more identity that we drop, the more we are giving the job to the universe. The more we are surrendering to the universe. Hey, show me the way. So meditation is the way to give the job to universe. So, we hear about all these yogis and rishis, right? So whenever they want something in life, what do? They sit for meditation. Until when? Until they have a way to walk. So they meditate until universe paves the path, and then the God comes and say, hey, you know what? Walk this way, you will get it. I paved the way for you. And that's what we call a boon. Yeah. So God will come and give a boon when you meditate, and then say like, yeah, who's God? In different forms, but it's universe paves the way. So meditation is what? That paves the way. So yeah, Madhu, just meditate. She's tired of that answer from past few years. Madhu joins my sessions, and then whenever she asks a question, I say meditate. So, yeah,
Thank you, Hari. Thank you.
thank you.
Okay,
Yes,
Shardaji has a quick question. Please go ahead. You may want to unmute. I mean, you want to ask the question on the. You may please raise your hand so we can.
Namaste,
Yeah. Okay.
Master.
Mhm,
Hari
yeah.
sir and
Namaste.
Sunil sir. Thank you so much for the wonderful answer. That kid's question was from my side because my sister's grandson is like that. He used to with the mobile and all that. So. And my question here, quick question, is about meditation we are doing. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing meditation in a proper way. Why I'm not getting like a while I'm a meditation? It doesn't mean that uh, taking any expectation while doing meditation, but the target is to get calmness and creativity, those kind of things. So sometimes feel like I'm not doing meditation properly. I'm not doing meditation properly. So those kind of things comes. And because I have a one issue, like my blood pressure is not getting down. I'm doing an meditation and food habit, everything. I'm control everything, but still, and I'm thinking there must be something wrong in my meditation. I'm not doing in a proper way so that my blood pressure is not going down. So can you please answer for that?
Yeah.
Your answer, Hari, if I can just take one
Yes,
quick.
go for it.
The answer to your question is there in your question itself. I can see there is a lot of expectation that, okay, I need to meditate because I want my blood pressure to go down, or I want to meditate to get calm, or I want to meditate. No, drop those questions, drop those expectations while meditating. Or while meditating, you just sit for the sake of meditation. If we keep an expectation, then mind plays that role. So
Yeah,
you want to say something?
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not expecting in a while in a meditation, I'm not expecting like, okay, when I do the meditation, my blood pressure will go down. Okay, while I'm doing meditation, I will become. No, I don't expect anything. I just simply sit and do the meditation without any expectation.
So now let me just do this thing. So probably, what I would say is, this is where these days, I'm just a bit taking myself back in talking so much about benefits of meditation. Okay. So we say meditation takes away all the physical ailments and then mental ailments and then but thing is, how deep we see that, oh, it's just blood pressure. As an example, or we see that it's just a simple thing. Let's say someone has a headache, okay, a chronic headache, and then some people come and say, you know what, I sat for meditation for 1 week and then it's gone. For some people, it's not going away. It's the same problem. The severity is similar, everything is same, but it's not going away, right? So number thing is, we don't know karmically how deep that problem is. Means how deep means what everything that gets created in this body is an imprinted memory of the karma. Yeah. So whether it is blood pressure, headache, or whatever it is, that's an imprinted memory. So how deep and how deeply rooted is that imprinted memory? Depends on how many incarnations or what are the childhood wounds that we have, or genetically what is coming. There would be genetic wounds as well that we carry from the family. Transgenerational healing is a word you might have heard that, many people does as well. So generationally, we carry it. We carry many karmas from others as well, not just through our acts, even from others when we are energetically low. So to figure out and then dig into the bottom of it and then to clear it, right? It may take time. It may take time. But what we need to understand is it is getting better. How is it getting better? Because you are at it. The moment you start meditation and then have this intent that, this should be cured, right? You started hitting a big tree, cutting a big tree. You have the axe in your hand. You started hitting it. It's first, second, third. How big the trunk is what it takes. And one day it just falls down. It is getting weak. But that weakness may not show you because you still see the tree every day. You're hitting it 10 times. Okay? It's not falling down. Right? Now, what we need to do in this journey is stop worrying about when it will be falling down. Instead, enjoy the journey of hitting it every day. I'm doing meditation. Enjoy this journey of listening to people or, sitting there under the same tree and then sipping a tea and talking to friends. And then, see that journey of accomplishing that is something that we all need to learn to enjoy. Then one day, when the tree falls down, then we'll be able to tell, what, all those days I have attended this 365-day program. I used to think like that. I used to have this fear. And then, it becomes a story for you, a lifetime story for you. So meditation is not something that just gives us any benefit, saying that, oh, if you meditate for 1 week, you will get this benefit. If you meditate for 10 weeks, and it's not even about that benefit at all. It's not about getting rid of that headache or blood pressure. It's about evolving through the journey of curing. That means we need to break all the sanskaras and the deeply rooted karma that we have collected. We have to dissolve that. So whatever that we have right now or we are going to get rid of is just a reflection of that inner learning. That is important. Okay? What this is just a reflection out. Showing the blood pressure out or showing that headache out is just a reflection of that inner baggage that we have. Yeah? So once that inner baggage is dissolved, then automatically this goes away. So we should not worry about this outer reflection of what we have. Instead, turn inward and then have the journey inward, and then just don't even worry about any of these. Like for any of us, blood pressure, this, that, and don't worry about it. Just go in and then clear it. How happy we are, how clear we are inside, how open we are within. The more we heal the inside part of it, naturally the same thing will get reflected. And no one in the universe can guarantee you that it will go away in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 1 month after these 365 days, or 1 year or 10 years, because we don't know how deep it is. So, no false promises that it will go away. But there is one promise that you will get better. You will feel better. You will feel it. Like every month, you will start feeling better. Maybe medically, the reports may still show that, but you will see that you are feeling better because you know that you are hitting that sanskara inside. Like you are hitting with an axe on the tree. Yeah? That's something that this forum on any meditation teacher can guarantee you. But how much time it takes, no one can guarantee you. And this is not the place. Yeah. And there's no harm in you continuing on medications as well until you hit it completely, because that gives you that it's not cure, but it gives that ease in your state for some time. So keep doing what you're doing, and then keep meditating and keep growing and enjoy the journey. Don't worry about even the cure. That's fine. It will go on. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
could be a disappointing answer, but it is reality. Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned about the figure out the past karmas and all. How to figure out. Do you think that we can do uh,
Not every time, not every
past
time.
life regression or all those? No.
See, if you are meditating and let's say, for example, you have this thing called fear or let's say jealousy, not just you, anyone. I'm just saying as an example. Let's say we have fear inside or whomever we see, we feel jealous about, right? What meditation gives is it throws light on that aspect, saying that, you know what, you feel this way. This is what you have. And as soon as we know, right, usually the intent should go like, okay, from next time onwards, I should be better, is what naturally we start to work on. It happens because you know. But in some cases, we are unable to figure out how to handle those situations. You're still just stuck in there. Yeah. That's when probably, if it is taking a lot of time, there could be few people who can help with the aid of past life regression. Okay. And past life regression is about taking you to the deepest part and then try to heal you. Doesn't mean that that will definitely cure. It's just giving you a more reasoning to it. That's all. Why do I have it? Okay. And how did it get here? So that probably will give you an additional technique for you to say like, okay, oh, this is the reason. Oh, in last incarnation or in my childhood, I have this wound from, parents or inner child or whatever. And then, oh, this is the reason. Okay, that's not a big thing now. So so that eases your um, ability to take it off. That's all. So there's no guarantee that you have to do it. But
Yes.
if there is something that's just hanging there, you are unable to figure out, then you can seek help through those modalities.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because for myself also, I'm researching myself, and though there is no negative things and nothing else, but even though like doing a lot of meditation, 2 hours kind of things, but I'm just observing why it's not going down. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean that I'm just worrying, sitting. No, I'm not doing that way, but I'm
Yeah.
doing my best. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so
No,
much.
absolutely. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right.
All right. So we have an interesting question posted by Sindhu. We'll take this as a last question in the interest of time. Okay,
Yeah.
Hari?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question goes like this: to look inward for answers and rely on our inner guidance or inner voice, how do we ensure our inner voice guides us in the right way? I always believed listening to gurus, reading good books, or listening to high wisdom people helps. Recently, I realized from the sessions that when we surrender and connect to higher consciousness, our inner self will uplift and expand with wisdom. Am I missing
Yeah.
something?
Yeah. Good question. See, there are two parts to it. I'll break it. So one is whatever that we hear from any guru, any person, or any book or anything that comes from outside. If we blindly follow, if the guru is authentic and if we have the ability, we may hit the bullseye. But thing is, when guru disappears, we won't be able to even walk the same path again because we haven't figured it out. We just followed someone. Temporarily, we may get that, but we can never become a guru. We can never become a teacher. We can never become a complete person. But if we figure out a way by their guidance, then it becomes our path. Who figured out? We figured out. And it becomes our path. And when we figure out our path, we become the teachers, we become the master. And that's what the goal should be, that we should become master of ourselves, our path, our life. So now, how do we ensure that our inner voice is leading us right way? Inner voice always leads us right way, but thing is, to differentiate between whether it is an inner voice or a mind voice is a challenge in the initial days. Sometimes we sit for meditation and then our mind becomes the chatterbox, acts like an inner voice, and then pushes us, gives us logic. Yeah. So it is tough. It takes a little bit of practice. But one sign that I can tell you, whether it is inner voice or mind, is if anything is giving you a logic, if something inside you when you're sitting in meditation is explaining you logically, then it is mind. You do this because blah, 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 and this is if you go this way, this, you have these options. If you're explaining all these things, that's usually mind. Your inner voice says, just go do this, you'll be fine. Just go do this, you'll be fine. Why? Why should I do this? Inner voice goes calm. Because there are no logical reasons for us to do anything. The only reason is to experience it. Why? Just experience it. Take the experience. That's it. And that's what life is all about. There are no big reasons to do anything in life. Everything is an experience. The situations come into our life to experience something and then just take that feeling away and evolve. That's all. So if something is explaining you logically, mostly that is your mind's voice. But if something that comes illogically, very strongly, and you strongly align to that beyond your mind, your inner voice says, just go take this opportunity, and then you also feel that you should take that opportunity, then it is your inner voice mostly. And those decisions, those messages come above and beyond success and failure. Once you start doing it, it doesn't matter whether you succeed or failure, because all you want to do is take that experience, not anything else. Yeah. So practice, it's okay to fail few times, but try to listen to your inner voice and then follow it. Even if it is mind, just try following it. That it becomes more authentic than anything else. Yeah. So listening to gurus, listening to everyone's if you use it up to a guidance for you to reevaluate, you always have to reevaluate whatever that Hari says or Sunil says or someone says. Again, take it back, give it to your inner self and then see what it says. Not to the mind, to logically. How do you feel about what Hari says? How do you feel about what Sunil says or any guru says? How do you feel about it? And that's what is authentic. If you don't validate it here around how you feel, then that's not your message. You're just blindly following. It's following Hari or following your mind doesn't make any difference if you're following blindly. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Hari.
Thank you. Thanks all.
All right. I don't think any more questions. So shall we call it a day?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, friends. Thank you so much. So there's one common takeaway from today's session is we practice this awareness in our life, in our day-to-day. Forget the life. So there is one thing which caught my attention, and that is we meditate for that 40 minutes or 1 hour. We try to be aware, conscious. That's good. But what about the remaining 23 hours? So I leave this with you, with this thought. So try and cultivate this awareness, practice awareness in the remaining part of the day. So all the parenting guidelines, all the all that questions that we discussed, we automatically will get answers for those when we be aware and be conscious. All right, with this, signing off from day 87. Thank you so much. See you all the next tomorrow with yet another beautiful session. Bye-bye.